Let's talk about the absolute mess that is Blake Lively versus Justin Baldoni. At first glance, this sounds like your run of the mill Hollywood drama. A loose actress, suave co star slash director, and a dash of my lawyer's scarier than yours. But it's developing, you guys. And it's giving PR chess match meets behind the scenes psychological thriller. So buckle up, because what's happening here might just rewrite the rules of celebrity power play. Or at least keep TMZ's servers running overtime. First, let's set the scene. Blake Lively, queen of Met Gala memes, Gossip Girl royalty, and the only person who can make Deadpool himself, Ryan Reynolds, look like a Twitter rookie. Now, Blake has been an unproblematic fave for years, but recently she's gone from sipping Aperol spritzes in peace to calling out Justin Baldoni for orchestrating a full-on smear campaign against her. Smear campaign as in, hello, crisis PR team, I need to destroy this person levels of petty. So what did Baldoni do exactly? Allegedly, the man went all in on some shady PR tactics known as astroturfing. For the uninitiated, astroturfing is when you create fake grassroots movements to make it look like a public is turning against someone. Think bots, burner accounts, and carefully clenched rumors disguised as concerned citizen takes. It's like rating a Yelp review for a restaurant you've never been to, but on a much darker scale, and Blake's team is not having it. But wait, it gets juicier. Justin Baldoni, who you might know from Jane the Virgin or his podcast Man Enough, is supposed to be Hollywood's poster boy for emotional vulnerability and progressive masculinity. Except now his brand is unraveling faster than a Christmas sweater in a dryer. His talent agency, We dropped in like a bad habit. His podcast co-hosts resigned, and organizations that once praised him are now pretending they've never heard his name. Even his awards are being rescinded. Imagine getting an award takeaway that's like someone snatching back a participation trophy at a middle school science fair. Here's where it starts to feel like a plot of a Netflix true crime docuseries. Enter Stephanie Jones, Baldoni's former publicist who's now suing him for defamation and breach of contract. Stephanie claims Justin's current PR team conspired to frame her for the smear campaign against Blake. So now we've got a lawsuit within a lawsuit. It's giving Russian nesting dolls, but get legal drama. And the layers don't stop there. Blake's allegations have sparked a debate about power dynamics in Hollywood, who has it, how they use it, and what happens when someone like Blake, who's used to being adored, suddenly finds herself the target of a coordinated attack. Some people think this is all about ego. Like, maybe Justin didn't like being overshadowed by Blake's star power on the set of It Ends With Us, the film adaptation attempt to silence a woman who dared to challenge the status quo. Either way, it's not looking good for Mr. Baldoni. And let's not forget the Colleen Hoover connection. Colleen has publicly supported Blake, calling her honest, kind, supportive, and patient, which is basically Colleen's way of saying, Justin, you're on your own. That's gotta sting, especially when you're trying to steer a sinking ship with a paddle made of bad pre. And this is where it really spicy. Some people are whispering about a larger conspiracy. Could this entire drama be elaborate distraction? I mean, think about it. Hollywood has a way of throwing shiny objects at us whenever there's something they don't want us to notice. Could the Blake Justin feud be a smokescreen for something bigger? Maybe there are issues with the production itself, or maybe someone's trying to bury a scandal that hasn't even hit the tabloids yet. Hollywood loves a good bait and switch, after all. Well, and there's the question of timing. Why now? Why is all of this exploding just as It Ends With Us is gearing up for release? Is this just coincidental drama, or is it the messiest guerrilla marketing campaign ever? Either way, the internet's eating up, and you'd be hard-pressed to find someone who isn't taking sides. Now let's talk about the fallout. Justin's career is in freefall, but what about Blake? So far, she's come out of this relatively unscathed, but Hollywood's a fickle place. Even when you're in your right, being part of a high-profile scandal can leave a mark. And let's not ignore the double standards here. If the roles were reversed and Blake was accused of masterminding a smear campaign, would she be facing the same professional consequences as Justin? Or would she be branded as emotional and difficult? As the lawsuits pile up and more details emerge, it's clear that this is far from over. But one thing's for sure, this isn't just a story about two celebrities feuding. It's a spotlight on the dark side of Hollywood's PR machine, where image is everything and truth is often the first casualty. Whether you're Team Blake, Team Justin, or Team, can we all just calm down? One thing's certain, this drama is a masterclass in how quickly the tables can turn in Tinseltown. Tinseltown. So what do you think? Is this a classic case of Hollywood egos clashing, a calculated smear campaign, or something even more sinister lurking behind the scenes? Let me know your theories in the comments. And hey, while you're at it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more deep dives into the stories that make you say, wait, what? Until next time, stay curious, stay skeptical, and maybe keep an eye on your favorite celebs. You never know what's really going on behind the scenes.